Everyone sees the spotlight. What they don't see is what it costs to get there. For these students, the day doesn't end when work is over. That's when training starts. When tired doesn't matter and excuses don't fly. Because dreams don't turn real on their own. They're earned, one night at a time. This is the road to redemption, the sacrifice before the spotlight.
I'm like dealing with the spirit.
You want me to tell them? Or you? Okay, I got it.
Yeah, the map. Okay.
Hold on, before you do anything, you see how Cass is in that corner? You talked about in the last video, you frustrated with your rolls.
Yep.
So, he's not all the way perfect yet. Oh,
We missed it.
I don't know if that was good or not. I didn't see it. I'd say he's not all the way perfect yet, but he's getting out of his head and he's going for it. That's what we want him to do. He just keeps going. He just keeps going. Casey, you gotta wait for we gotta teach your TV roll. We're going for it, Casey. Yes. Yep, it was. That's what we want for him to commit. That's all right. Good first one. You got it.
All right. I'm Jalen Grant from Shell City, Suffolk, Virginia. Born in Jacksonville, Florida. Been all around for a minute. Age 26. This is a lifelong dream, and I'm making it happen. Former collegiate athlete. I played football, played a little bit of basketball when I was younger, skateboarded, wrestled. I did some of everything. So I've always been an athlete. Try to stay athletic, try to stay busy. I was like 3, 4, 5 years old around that. My brother had SmackDown Shut Your Mouth on PS2. That was like my initial introduction. My dad, he was always a big wrestling fan, big Stone Cold guy. Ended up being one of my favorite wrestlers. It was just always cool seeing, the live action stuff. They're real life superheroes, in my opinion. So that was always cool. And then further down the line, when I started learning wrestling, ROH, all these other promotions, TNA, seeing guys like Ron Killings, Bobby Lashley, Monty Brown was one, or Marcus Corvon, whatever he was going by, other black guys who was doing it, so I was like, if they could do it, why not? So as far as training goes, I still feel like it's a team sport. You got to trust a guy or a woman that you're working with. You got to make sure in your head that you're going to keep them safe, they're going to keep you safe. And it's the same thing on the field. I got to trust the guy next to me that he's going to make the right play. He's going to do his job in order for me to do my job, for me to be great. We all look great. So I am. So what I'm thinking it is we're going from the standing motion, hip toss, sling them over. I'm excited. I've done a few hip tosses untrained. So this will be good to hip toss somebody and protect them this time. So I'm excited about that. And again, making sure it looks good. Keeping people safe looks good, doing it. Yeah, I'm excited, super excited.
Do you think you're going to be really good at it or bad?
I always have high confidence in myself. But it's a progression. I'm sure it's not going to be beautiful firsthand, but practice makes perfect. Hardest thing for me so far is, one, I got to get my conditioning back right. I haven't conditioned since I've stopped playing football. Hate running, hate doing all that stuff. So I got to start doing that. And for me is, I say my timing. I'm still working on my chain wrestling as well. Remembering how to reverse out of things. I think I've gotten to the point where I'm pretty good at putting people in stuff. Is just reversing out of it. Remembering the techniques, hand placements, and stuff like that. So getting smooth with my technique is, it's probably the hardest thing. So next few weeks, as far as wrestling goes, or just life-wise?
Both.
Life-wise, every day above ground is another day to get better. That's how I look at it. Tomorrow's not promised. Got to make the best of today. And if you do get tomorrow, make the best of that too. So I'm looking forward to more life, more knowledge being learned, more skills being obtained. Yeah.
Like, if he takes me over, I'd make sure to put this hand through and jump over. Or would you prefer me to have it like this? Okay. All right. My name is the Louisiana Playboy, Tony Teleska.
Tony Teleska. And where are you from?
I am from the mean streets of Louisiana. A lot of people may think there's not any mean streets. but I hail from them. So there are mean streets in Louisiana. I do not live in Florida, sadly. I drive 3.5 hours to get here every single week.
3.5 hours? Mm-hmm. Why do you drive 3.5 hours to get here?
Because to me, I feel like to better myself and get further in this business and going to the step in the stage that I want to go, you have to constantly stay training and training no matter where it brings me. Actually, I have been a big fan of Mr. Tom Lattimore. I've seen him in NWA, and one thing that attracted me to him was his physique, because I'm big into bodybuilding, and he obviously to me looks like a bodybuilder and has the physique that you need to get further in this business, to get eyes on you, get the right eyes on you. I'm trying to say, hey look, I want to come, I want to learn, I want to be a sponge and soak up every single thing I can from him to get me to that next level. I've been wrestling for 3 years. There was a time span for about 6 to 7 months I took a break because I had broken my arm.
Oh.
So, but I didn't break it in a wrestling match. Some further stuff at home. I was doing some work at home and I accidentally broke my arm. So, training, helping me polish up everything that I need to know to go ahead and further myself, and also work on my character development as well. And honestly, since day one, since I've been here, I've learned a lot. And I think it's well worth all the driving, all the money, having to go through training again, and having to see where I started from, like these other guys here, and helping them like people helped me. And I just want to help others like I was helped and give back to the business.
Yeah, and actually you've done a really good job. I've noticed that you're really helpful, and I guess this isn't really a team sport, but it is a team sport. How do you feel about like having to communicate with other people and work with other people?
Honestly, I love it. I think it's good. It helps me all the way around. It helps me in my real job, firefighting, communicating with other firefighters, communicating with the public, and holding yourself to a certain integrity and respect that you should hold yourself to. And it helps. I think it works all the way around in my life. And honestly, this is not only just for wrestling, but this is also a confidence builder for me as well. It's because wrestling has been the only thing I've ever been good at. Nothing else in the world I've ever really been good at. And that's all I've ever cared about and wanted to do was be a wrestler.
No idea what they're doing. They weren't trained properly, and now they're about to take you down, whatever, and they're going to hit their head again. Because what is this episode about? Teamwork. And we got to keep each other safe, right? So you want to keep your opponent safe. Whether you know them, whether you don't know them, if you're taught this way, safety. When you start getting more advanced and you're finally working TVs and you're working matches like that, we can learn the big fancy ones where you're not having to do that. But for right now, it's teamwork. We're protecting one another, okay?
Right. Now, I didn't even know. I let you scoop my head out, and I went like
Chandler, we gotta get Chandler.
Oh yeah.
I saw him. Just a little baby.
You got this!
So, in the future, if you give someone a hip toss, you're going to instantly know whether they lied to you when they said they know how to take it. Because you're going to go, and you have to save them, right?
Or they're gonna be dragging you down.
Okay.
Running at you.
So where's this?
Yeah, see? Put that hip out. Boom. And then I need to be you real quick. It's this way, Jalen.
Oh, my eyes think I apologize.
Instead of here, it's this. So, and like, here's the thing. And the timing of it is, we're gonna do it just off the ground first, but eventually it's off the ropes, right? You're running into it, boom. And so you do not do this.
Yeah, I can see how that is.
Well, and I can see how you would be doing that, Jalen. No, get more comfortable. We're getting real close.
The higher up there you go, the more you can do.
Any particular
Teamwork. You got to become friends. You got to become close.
And once he jumps and goes, just guide him over. Don't bring him down though.
It's up.
Bring him up.
It's Carlisle, where were you going?
Hey.
Go.
All right, here's the one thing we got to change because that's why. That was good. That was good. You staying there. And I should have called this earlier, so this is on me. This is what you're doing right now. So when he lands, he should basically, his head should be like right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Gonna speak that way?
Yep. Looks better. All right, here we go.
Set, go.
You guys go, do it 3 times. So hit it, Jalen. Okay, move out of the way. You see, we gotta work on that timing. Ready, go again. Nope, you just ran into it, Jalen. It's step, do. Ready, again. Yes, that was better. Again. Go. One more time.
Yeah, run into it right there.
Huh?
I felt like I ran
You ran it a little bit. At least you went boom. We want that boom. All right, go again. Boom. All right, you're going this time. You're going for it. Hey!